Did you know there was once a princess who became famous for one of the most unusual revenge stories in history? Her name was Olga, and she lived more than 1,000 years ago in a land known as Kievan Rus. At first, Olga was simply a princess and the wife of a powerful ruler named Igor. But everything changed when Igor was killed by a rival tribe, known as the Drevlians. After his death, the Drevlians believed Olga was now powerless, so they sent messengers to her with a shocking proposal. They wanted Olga to marry their leader and become their queen. But they had made one huge mistake. They underestimated her. Olga pretended to accept their offer and invited the messengers to come to her palace. When they arrived, she welcomed them and told them she would give them an answer the next day. But instead, she ordered her servants to carry the messengers inside a deep pit. The next morning, Olga returned and asked them if they were ready for the wedding. Then, she ordered the pit to be filled, but Olga wasn't finished. The Drevlians still didn't know what kind of person they were dealing with. She sent them a message saying she wanted to hold a great funeral feast in honor of her dead husband. The Drevlians came, believing the matter was finally over. But during the feast, Olga's forces attacked them, and according to the historical account, thousands of Drevlians were killed. But even after that, Olga still wanted revenge. She then returned to the Drevlian capital and told the people that she wanted them to prepare 3 things: pigeons, sparrows, and a tribute. The people agreed, thinking the princess had finally forgiven them. But Olga had another plan. She ordered her soldiers to attach small burning materials to the birds and release them. The birds flew back to the city, carrying the fire with them. Soon, the city was burning. The Drevlians had nowhere to hide, and Olga's revenge was complete. But here's the surprising part. Olga's story didn't end with revenge. Years later, she became one of the first rulers of Kievan Rus to adopt Christianity. She was eventually declared a saint and became known as Saint Olga of Kiev. So the woman remembered in history as a powerful princess and a ruthless avenger also became one of the most important figures in the Christian history of the region. Her story is a strange combination of revenge, power, and transformation. And that's why, more than 1,000 years later, Princess Olga is still remembered today